Hello, welcome to this week's Lani chat. So this week we're focusing on weight loss, and today I'm going to really give you some helpful tools to keep you motivated for your weight loss journey, because I know how tough it is. I know how hard it is to stop the negative momentum and create the positive momentum. I'm here for you. I got you. So grab a seat and we are going to talk about how to stay motivated in your weight loss journey. Hello, we are here to talk about how to stay motivated for your weight loss journey, if you're already in one or if you haven't started yet, because I know that this is the struggle. Like, how many people today are overweight and obese and unhealthy and are getting sick because of this thing, of this problem, of this epidemic. It's huge, it's worldwide, it's happening all the time. So we are going to make it really simple. There are 3 steps that you can start right now to help you in your weight loss journey, to help keep you motivated and to help keep you on track. Because I get it, if you're just always fighting against your willpower, that's the reason why we've been failing and it hasn't managed. We want to instead focus on inspiring and the goodness and the love, instead of focusing on, I'm disgusting, I'm fat, I'm never going to work, this is too hard, because we'll always have a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah? So first, I have an epic weight loss class. Check it out if you haven't yet. It's under 40 minutes. I'd say about 35 minutes and like 14 seconds. And it's a killer. It's going to help get your fat burning, muscles tight. You're going to sweat, have fun. So check that one out as soon as you can. After this video, hit the link. And so, all right, we have 3 keys to keeping us motivated in our weight loss journey. So the first one is accountability. And I always find that it's much more fun, it's a lot easier if you are being held accountable. So I would recommend finding somebody else or another group that will hold you accountable. Grab a mate. If they're on their same journey as you guys are both like, all right, we need motivation. Like, you don't want to wake up in the morning and go work out, but your buddy, you know your buddy is going to be there. You're going to be a lot more likely to get up off your bum, out of bed, and go hit the treadmill, or I love to walk in nature. If you don't have a buddy, if you don't have anybody that's on your same deal, find a Facebook group. In my Feminine Essence course, that's what we do. We have a Facebook group. We hold each other accountable. We all check in once we've done the classes and the workouts and the meditations. We say, like, okay, you're feeling really anxious this week. Have you done the meditations? No. Okay, shocker. I wonder why. Let's get it together. Like, it's a loving push. It's okay. Like, I always just like to remind us that when people don't really care, they kind of don't want to get involved. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to rock the boat. When you have people in your life that really care and hold you accountable, they're going to say the tough things, such as, you haven't worked out in a week. Of course you're having low energy. Of course you're having trouble sleeping. Of course you're having the anxiety, and it perpetuates. So find somebody, find a Facebook group, find somebody that really can motivate you and hold you accountable and get you up every day and help to make these positive rituals in your life. So instead of laying in bed and hitting the snooze and thinking, oh, I'm so fat, I'm so disgusting, I hate my life, you get up, jump out of bed, you put your shoes on, and you go hit the road and you make some magic happen. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's 1. Number 2, I want you to set yourself up for success. So here's the thing that me and my boyfriend, he's a nutrition coach and a trainer, a CrossFit trainer, and I obviously have heaps of experience in the fitness industry and yoga. So we're both coaches, and the number one thing that we hear is, okay, so I'm ready. This week I'm going to work out 5 hours a day, and I'm going to eat only chicken and broccoli, and I'm going to not have any sugar, and I'm going to, and they say 100 things, and I'm like, okay, well, when's the last time you worked out? Like a year ago. Okay, so what's your normal diet? Oh, donuts and sugars and fast food. So basically, if you start and trying to do 999 things today, you're not going to be able to do it. I can't do 999 things in one day. There are so many days where I'm on the 80, every day I'm on the 80-20 roll, right? So this is my routine, and I do it for a living, and I love it, and it lights my fire, and I've been doing it since I started gymnastics at 5, but I was a crazy person running around swinging before I was 5. So I've had all these years of momentum. If I'm not going to be able to do it, somebody with no momentum isn't going to be able to just start straight away. So what happens when we set all these goals for ourselves that are not reasonable, and it's something that we haven't done in years or months or even weeks, is we fail. And by failing, I mean that we don't do all the things that we said we were going to do. And so in our head, it's like, see, this is too hard. you can't do it. You're always going to be fat. You're always going to be depressed. You're always going to have anxiety. See, it didn't work because you've maybe done a couple of the things and you've half-assed them because, pardon me, what we're doing is we're looking for that sabotage. Like, I can see so clearly when clients are like, oh, you know, but this, and this. I'm like, yeah, that's a sabotage because you kind of don't really believe that you can do this. You're kind of comfortable in the chaos and in the unhappiness, and you're not ready to really break through and like be like, all right, I'm going to be this person without anxiety. I'm going to be this person who's at my body weight, and I'm going to be this person that's happy. So set yourself up for success. One of the ones that's so easy that we talk about in my Facebook group is start with just 5 present breaths every morning. So if you pick something, I'm going to challenge you right now to pick something that you can do for 7 days every day. And I know this is really confusing because we do this with our clients. I'm like, okay, I'm going to run for 3 hours. I'm like, okay, you haven't worked out in a year. Running for 3 hours a day for a week is not a successful goal. How about start with 5 present breaths? How about start with apple cider vinegar in the morning? Start with something that you can do every day, because as humans, we thrive off success. It gives us that momentum, right? Like, sometimes it's an accidental success, and even if we were questioning it, but that's extremely rare. But when we can start ourselves with the success of something that we can do every day, it creates this incredible momentum, and we start believing. And when we start changing the shift in our mind and believing, then we actually start trying even harder, and we're like, okay, it is possible. I can do this. And the things that go on in your mind, that dialogue, that's the most important on your weight loss journey. So start yourself with a successful pattern that you can do for the next week every day. And if you're confused, I'll give you 2 that you can choose from. 5 present breaths in the morning, some apple cider vinegar, unfiltered, unpasteurized. You want it to have the mother. Don't go for that nasty Heinz crap. There's some great brands all over the world. Unpasteurized, unfiltered. You want it to have the mother in it. You want it to be all natural. Those are 2 easy things that you can do every day for a week. Bam. And then the third one is the momentum. Create a positive momentum. So I was just speaking about that in our successes. The thing that happens, and it's such a crack up, is we've been not taking care of ourselves for how many years? We haven't been meditating, no yoga, no exercise, no fitness, not focusing on any nutrition. So we have a whole heap of momentum, and unfortunately, it's the kind that takes us backwards. It's not a positive one. So people will like to eat healthy for one meal. Like, I'm not kidding. I've heard this all the time. Like, do I look skinnier? I'm like, you worked out once. Really? That's crazy talk. We can't eat one piece of broccoli and say, oh my God, I can't believe I'm still fat. Or we can't do 5 present breaths one morning and say, I still have anxiety, this doesn't work. We have to keep the momentum going. So just to be clear on that, if you're spinning a bike wheel and you stop spinning it, what happens? It's going to keep spinning. So we have to keep doing these things. You have to commit. This one is keep the momentum going through commitment. You can't do one exercise and eat one piece of broccoli and say, it's not working, I'm done, I'm over it. So I'm here to inspire you to keep your commitment, all right? So we've got 3 things. 3, that's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Super easy. You can totally do this. I promise. It's not a secret. I love when people tell me that I'm lucky. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm lucky that I work out every day. I'm lucky that I eat health. It has nothing to do with luck. We just have to follow these formulas. We're not at a loss for knowledge, right? We just kind of need that positive motivation and the accountability and the momentum to keep us going, because you can look on anywhere and find these weight loss tools. But the fact of the matter is, if we're always coming from a negative place and a fear of I don't want to be fat, I don't want to be disgusting, and we're always using our willpower, that runs out. And that's the reason that you haven't been successful on your weight loss journey, because nobody can go from willpower and think I don't want to be fat and that's why I'm not eating this. That's never going to be able to sustain this. So I'd like to just take you straight into the opportunity to go to a 3-day course with me. It's free. It's super simple. We just start at the basics. It's not rocket science. They're philosophies that have been proven to work over and over again. Meditation, connecting to our body, setting ourselves up to what we want to focus on instead of being dragged like a prisoner in our mind to the things that we don't want to focus on. Some movement, some yoga, some strength, and connecting to our body, and some stretching. So it's at your fingertips. Check it out. It's a free 3-day program. It'll nurture all of your needs, and I inspire you to start today. So go ahead and quit with the excuses, right? It's not rocket science. I promise you can do it. We've just had the wrong philosophies, and we've just been using our momentum in the negative way. So we're here to start using it in a positive way. I promise, if you hang in there, if you find a buddy, and if you start with something that you can succeed at, it will feed you in such an incredible way. It's success, right? We thrive off that progress, off that momentum, and off that success. Have an amazing week. I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe, because you don't want to miss out on any of this cool shit. It's like so easy and free and so epic. So no excuses, people. Here we go. I'll see you guys next week. Have an amazing day. Bye.